And off we go to start today's game. Be received over by Cochran. Set up by the net and denied. Katie Scherer gets Maryland their first point of the day. So Melby will do it one more time. Sends it over, received by Cochran. Sets up, a tough deflection there. The Wolverines will have to send it over. Sydney Bryant sets up. Set up for Eva Rohrbach. Almost denied, dug out by Bryant. Sent over again by Scherer, who's denied this time. So the sophomore Demetrician will serve again. Sends it over, received by Bryant one more time. Sokol with the set up for Bryant, denied at the net, and it'll just deflect out. The Wolverines pick up another point early.
Some referees disagreeing with each other, but in the end it works.
Burke sends it over, received by Kennedy. Another poor hit as Sokol not there in time, and so now Ella Demetrician. Her serve is received by Bryant. Sokol sets up for Scherer, and it's denied again. Everyone trying to claw their way back into this set as we receive on the side. Burke to set up, Jacobs to push it over, Bryant to receive. Sokol sends it over to Scherer again, and it'll just sail out. But actually, it'll tip off. 3 to 4 points together. Can they find a stretch to tie up this set? At the net, Niambio picks up a point there, this time past Gokchin. Maryland doing a good job to win these longer rallies. So that'll be received by Demetrician, over by the side and just pushed over by Jenna Haynes. So Camille Edwards with the serve here, sent over and received by Bryant. Wagner to set up, Bryant looking for the kill, and she's denied at the net by Haynes again. Terps trying to claw their way back, they trail by 6. Kennedy's serve, received by Cochran. Over towards the middle, Jenna Haynes will pick up another kill. As Williams will get it over this time, dug out there and set up on the net. Mallowall to dig it out again, Melby trying to push it over. Cochran, a lunging dive right there. Sent over, denied at the net again. Mallowall has had Jacobs' number all game. So Williams again with the serve. Received by Jacobs. Jenna Haynes gets set up, and it'll be a fake out as they pick up another kill. This time, Lydia Johnson getting the job done.
These shots.
So Haynes with the serve as we have set point here. It'll be received by Melby. It'll just bounce away, and a poor deflection gifts the first set to the Wolverines. As it'll be Morgan Burke with the first serve of the day. Set up by Wagner. Mallowall looking for an early kill. Burke will set up. Gordon will push it over. And the Wolverines start off this second set better than the first.
On faces, and that's how you win points.
Demetrician with the serve this time. First time she's gotten it over the net as Melby looks for another kill. Cochran to set up. Burke this time. Jacobs trying to push it over. Kennedy keeps it in. Wagner over to Mallowall. Cochran with the dig there. Set up, and Demetrician gets it done. Past Kennedy. Trying to take care of business in this stretch of their schedule. As he'll be sent over by and received there by the Terps. Cochran to set up. Gordon trying to push it over. She'll be denied. Burke this time over to Cochran. Jacobs trying to push it over and denied at the net. This time Eva Rohrbach comes through.
Giving away a few too many.
Cochran with the serve, sends it over, received by Kennedy. Set up by Wagner. Melby looking for the kill, and she'll find it past Jacobs.
That's 4 for her, 2.
Against one, if not the best blocker in the Big Ten, Serena Niambio. As Melby will send it over, received by Jacobs, set up by Burke, and Gordon will get the job done this time. So Lily Wagner will get ready to serve. She's been sharing setting duties with Annika Sokol today, as right by the net, they'll go over the head of Edwards. By the net again, Gokchin trying to push it over, and Wagner not in time on the dig. The Wolverines pulling away more here.
That's just too good. I mean, for high-risk, high-reward serves, sometimes it's a trade-off.
So Morgan Burke to send it over as Melby will receive, and Wagner to set up. Melby looking for the kill of her own. Jacobs to keep it in. Set up by Burke, and Niambio gets the job done here.
Yeah, story of the day.
Burke sends it over, received by Melby right in front of Williams. In the corner, the Terps pick up another kill. Maddie Cochran to send it over. Sokol to keep it alive. Melby up by the net, and the Wolverines push it over. Samara Gordon getting the job done. So Cochran trying to help the Wolverines finish off this second set. Terps trying to keep it alive. Melby denied at the net, kept alive by Gordon. Demetrician to send it over to Cochran. They'll have to push it over as a free ball. Sokol to set up Melby again. Kept alive by Cochran again. Over in the corner, Jacobs looking for a kill, and it'll go the way of the Wolverines. Try and find a spark and keep this game going. McGillivray serve, be received over by the side. Set up and an early kill there for the Wolverines just past Wagner. So another serve by Edwards, received by Melby, set up by Sokol. Melby looking for this kill in the corner, and it'll just be kept alive. Outstanding defense from the Wolverines as Melby will try again. It'll bounce out, but Edwards keeps it in. Jacobs trying to push it over. Terps will reset here, and Melby denied at the net again. That three-dig sequence, Luke, might be the most impressive defensive effort by any team today.
Yeah, it's actually a good mental battle, too, as you see physically here.
Sent over, received by Williams with the dig. Sokol to set up for Rohrbach and denied at the net by Jenna Haynes. Jacobs sends it over to Williams. Sokol to set up for Huey. This time Maryland pick up the kill. Wagner to send it over. Up and pushed over, but denied over by Huey this time.
Through at any cost.
That was her 5th kill, now tied for the team lead. It'll be received by Demetrician, set up over in the corner, and this time Maryland block gets the job done. Jonna Spawn again, received by Cochran, fed over to Gordon. This time Jacobs will have to send it over. Rohrbach set up for Wagner, over to Melby, pushed over, and the Wolverines can't get the job done with the dig. Maryland making the most of it, and Spawn serve one more time off Cochran by the net. Gordon this time will get it done. Cochran with the serve as Wolverines have reached 20. McGillivray over to Wagner, pushed over by Rohrbach, but kept alive by Burke. This time it'll be dug out. Malawal to send it over. McGillivray will give it to the Wolverines, and Haynes denied at the net by Rohrbach. Cochran to set up for Jacobs. Over to Wagner. Williams, this time Malawal looking for the hit. It'll be kept alive by Gordon. And it'll just go out. Malawal, a big grin on her face as the Terps now pull within 7.
Yeah.
Received by Melby. Sokol punched over to Melby. Denied at the net. But it'll go to the Terps. Back out. And Haley Melby will send it over. And it'll just stay in. Cochran thought about it, elected not to go. And the Terps pick up a...
You'll see it's been pretty indicative of how the match has gone.
Jacobs with the serve, received by Huey. Sokol to set up, Scher trying to push it over, and it'll sail out, and the Wolverines in 3 sets pull off the sweep in a commanding fashion to close out their weekend.